And we will start off with the shadows. Believe it or not. Most of them are dead at this point, but there's still a couple of ones still remaining. There's going to be a couple that are swiping at Catherine the Pious. That is going to hit.
Well, it looks like you have better luck today.
6 damage. Those shadows are dead. Nope, that one's still alive. This is the one next to you, Kazi, and it is going to take a swipe out of you as you are actively trying to resist the whirlwind, the invisible stalker that's trying to lift you up and grab you with its air currents. But this one's going to take a shot at you. That is going to be a 21 to hit.
Depends on my blade ward. 3 plus 15, that's 18 plus shield. I'm safe.
Okay, you're using your reaction to shield. Make sure you mark off that spell slot.
Yep.
Adrien, it is to remind you there is a invisible stalker right next to you. You just can't see it.
Yeah, I remember. Is it? No, it's my turn here.
Yes.
All right. So I am going to cast Fiendish. I'm going to use Fiendish Vigor and cast False Life on myself. And then I'm going to... It's right in front of me, like here, right?
Yes, it is right here.
Okay. I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. And I'm going to dash.
Alright, as you dash around the creature, it is going to try and swipe at you. It's going to be a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Take 14 force damage. 14 force damage.
Did you just say
Alright, yeah.
14 force damage?
Mark that off.
These guys hit hard.
Really well.
Stayed.
Almost like exasperated by your constant running, the creature's stomping form decides to pick a new target and it heads towards Celsi. Stomping up to the priest. The cleric is going to make 3 attacks. One of them is not going to hit, but 2 of them are. And so the 2 strikes hit directly. 18 force damage.
Is she bloody?
She is not bloodied. But that was a significant chunk of her health. That will end the Invisible Stalker's turn. Ruben, you're up.
So,
There is an Invisible Stalker around you, trying to pick you up and grapple you, and there are 2 shadows right next to you.
yeah. I don't think I have any way I can get advantage or normal. I have to attack it with disadvantage.
What was that?
Is your Vow of Enmity connected to sight?
Yes, sadly.
I believe it's on... Oh, yeah. I think your Vow of Enmity is currently on a creature, I want to say. Or maybe you killed the creature that you last had it on.
I did, but I can't see the creature.
Alright, so what are you doing?
I would have to attack it with disadvantage. Invisible Stalker.
You want to attack the Invisible Stalker?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack. This will be with disadvantage, as it is invisible.
Can Heroic Inspiration only be used on yourself?
Yes.
Ah.
Will 11 hit?
And 11 will not hit. It will barely miss, actually. No, wait. It will not hit. Anything else you're doing? You try and strike out at the stalker, but you can feel its form sort of flowing around your weapon, rather than your weapon stabbing into it.
Alright, I guess that's my turn.
Alright, this shadow is going to go next. Another strike on the polar bear. That is going to hit. Their luck has changed, apparently. 5 damage. Polar bear's looking a little rough. The shadow right next to you, Ruben, is going to take a strike. It's going to try and strike you. Does a 22 hit?
No.
All right, you managed to knock aside its massive shadowy claws with your shield. This invisible stalker is going to go. It is still trying to kill the Empyrean. The Empyrean is going to... I think it just takes damage. Takes 7 points of damage and becomes bloodied. What is the... Oh, I forgot the Empyrean is concentrating on something. It does lose concentration, unfortunately. So you guys are no longer blessed, unfortunately. Z, it's your turn.
You said the invisible stalker is on top of us? Do I know exactly where it is on top of us?
It is right next to you. It is actually in you and Ruben's space.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's fine. I can't really drop Shatter on top of us. That's dumb. What's the range on this? I am going to step there, so I'll take an attack of opportunity from that guy.
It is going to take a swipe at you. That's going to be a 9 to hit.
Does not hit.
Alright.
Then I'm going to cast Burning Hands in this. Oh, that doesn't work. Where's the thingy? This direction.
Here?
I'm going to hit. Yeah, so I'm going to hit this guy, and the invisible dude.
Alright.
Just so that it misses.
Is that an attack roll or a saving throw?
I believe it's a saving throw. Let me check that.
Can you put it in the chat, please?
Yeah.
Guessing it's Dex. Yep, okay. They're going to make dexterity saving throws. That is a failure. That is a failure.
Nice.
And that is a failure.
Oh,
So they'll take 7 damage. The shadows are resistant to fire, but the stalker is not. So they take some damage. Stalker takes 7 fire damage. Oh yeah, also Joel, because
die?
yes.
Does the one next to me die?
No, it is bloodied, but it's still alive.
Okay.
Joel,
I
because
believe
you
that's
have
all I can do on my turn.
Okay. Because you have this shadow marked, if you want to ask, I can just tell you its resistances and its immunities.
Yeah, tell me that.
Okay. It is resistant to acid, cold, fire, lightning, and thunder, and is immune to necrotic, poison, exhaustion, frightened, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained, and unconscious.
What the bruh?
Yeah. Living shadows.
So which elemental parts was it immune to?
What?
What are its elemental immunities? Again?
It is only immune to necrotic damage.
Oh, okay. What are its resistances?
Acid, cold, fire, lightning, and thunder. The invisible stalker surrounding you is going to try to grab Ruben. So Ruben, make a Constitution saving throw. Unfortunately, that will fail. You are now grappled by the creature. You are lifted up into the air. You cannot cast spells with variable components, and you take thunder damage at the beginning of the stalker's turn. Also, you take 10... ouch. That's almost maximum. 10 thunder damage.
Okay.
Ruben's over here. Okay, I guess I'll have to take damage to this fight. At the same time, this shadow is going to take a strike at you, and it does have advantage because you are grappled.
I lose concentration on the face.
Yep. The shadow does completely miss, even though you no longer have Shield of Faith. Okay. Kreth, it is now your turn.
Okay. I think I'm gonna shoot the shadow that's marked.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack.
Okay.
That is a
That's
critical
a
hit.
nat 20.
Yep, that is a critical hit. Go ahead and roll damage. You can also choose to push this creature back if you wish.
I think I will.
Alright, how far is that? 10 feet?
And then I'm gonna choose to re-roll that d6.
Alright,
So
it
that's
is
25
moved
damage.
away from Kazi and moved all the way back here. Oh wow, okay, 19...
25.
20... No wait, is that 25 or is that 20...
No, because I rerolled this D6. That's how I got the 6.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 25. Ouch. Okay, it is very much dead. You put a crossbow straight through, and this thing dissolves into mist. Anything else you'd like to do, Kreth?
I'm gonna move forward. Right there.
All right. Are you keeping the owl where it is, Adrien?
Actually, is anyone in our party bloodied?
No. I'm not.
The Empyrean.
Okay. Where did I put the owl? Alright. The owl is going to fly by the Empyrean,
Okay.
and on my turn, I'm gonna cast a spell through it.
Okay. All right. Catherine's gonna go and make 2 attacks against one of the shadows. That is going to be a hit and a hit. So this one's gonna take damage here. 13 and 9. It is immediately bloodied, but still alive. This one is. Also, yeah, I keep forgetting. Yeah, the still has a lot of cool spells. None of them are useful in combat. But if you need food, it can summon it for you. The Empyrean is going to heal itself. Guess it can just do that. It heals 7 hit points. And then, oh yeah, it can just do this. It can just do this as much as it wants. It's gonna cast Bless on you guys again. Or can it only do that once? Oh yeah, okay, only once a day. So instead it's just gonna strike. Does the 12 hit? It does not. So it shoots off another bolt of holy light that doesn't seem to hit anything. It is now Celsi's turn. Celsi is going to step intentionally away from the stalker. The invisible stalker is going to take an attack of opportunity against her. That will hit. Youch. 15 damage. She is now bloodied. She takes a terrible hit across her side. Begins bleeding quite heavily. She is out of healing word, unfortunately. But she is going to keep blasting the ghosts. And she can make 2 attacks. 23, that will hit. And a 13 will also hit. She's just going to... I would say she's going to blast the bears looking the most in trouble. So that's going to be 6, which takes 12 damage, so this one is immediately evaporated. And the next one is going to be a 9. This one takes 18 damage and is immediately bloodied. The shadows are being thinned out, but the invisible stalkers are still on the field. Time to skip a lot of turns, actually. Okay, that dead. Oh, this one's still alive. This one is going to make an attack on the bear. That's going to be a 13 to hit, which does hit. And, oh, nope. She's still in her bear form. She's, you could say she's
Bear with me.
bearing the attacks.
Nice one.
Okay, I'll see myself out. Anyway,
Yeah.
Adrien, it's back to you, actually.
Oh. Alright. As the owl is flying by the Empyrean, I am going to cast... Hold on just a second. Cure Wounds. Actually, 2d8 plus 0. What's the modifier on Cure Wounds?
It will be your spellcasting modifier.
Okay.
For Cure Wounds, it should be Wisdom. So it'd be plus 3. No, wait, never mind.
No,
It'll be
if you
plus
did your
1.
spellcast... No, it should be plus 4. Because my spellcasting ability modifier is...
This is where it gets a little confusing, because are you acquiring Cure Wounds through your Mage Initiate feat, but using the Cleric spell list?
No, Cure Wounds is actually the spell that I got from my subclass. It's one of the celestial spells.
Okay, so that would be plus your spellcasting modifier then.
Okay. So even though I'm casting it through a spell scroll,
Yes.
which I believe I made. Alright, so so that should be 17 points of healing.
Oh yeah, the Empyrean is brought back up to full. Oh, nope. There we go. It is no longer bloodied. Anything else
And
you'd
then
like?
as my... Of the 4 humans, who looks the most wounded? Not
That
4
would
humans,
be,
wow, there's a human, a
s-
dwarf, a dragonborn, and Chelsea.
That would be Celsi. You are the only human here, I think.
Yeah, because Kreth is an
Wait, is Kelsey not
ASMR, right?
human?
Yeah.
Within 60 feet. Okay, so I'm within range. So I'm going to burn my 2 remaining charges of healing light. That is a total of 3. Rolled better on Cure Wounds.
3. All right, she
It's-
heals 3 health. She is up to 8 hit points.
So that's just my action and bonus action. And I'm not going to move any closer.
Okay. All right. It is now the Invisible Stalker's turn. The Invisible Stalker is going to Kreth. You hear it lumbering towards you, and it is going to strike out, out at you. Oh yeah, I forgot that these things have an advantage because they're attacking you while invisible. Okay, so they're gonna make this one's gonna make 3 attacks against you, like in a whirlwind of strikes.
2 of them
That is
hit.
gonna be a 24, a 9, and a 24. All right. And neither of them are crits, so that is going to be 11 force damage and then 7 force damage. Suddenly, claws of wind are like leaving scrapes across any bear skin that you have.
I'm down to 8 health.
Oh, that's quite low.
Ruben, it is now your turn. You are grappled by one of the invisible stalkers.
How do I become ungrappled?
You can make a strength. You can take an action to make a strength check against the stalker to break free. Otherwise, if the stalker dies, then you lose grapple. What you have disadvantage against all enemies except for attacking the stalker right now is main, and also you can't move. Those are the 2 main things.
Does it deal me more damage for them like that?
It has advantage on attacks against you.
But they have advantage anyway.
Yep.
Also, I think at the start of its turn, it gets...
You also take, you take thunder damage.
Takes 7 damage at the start of its turn.
So, you on it now?
What was that?
I said, could I transfer bound enmity to it?
You know what? Because it has you grappled, I would allow you to do that.
Alright.
All right, you use Vow and Enmity on this creature, and you strike it. That will hit, but you have... Technically, you roll normally because it's invisible. So the advantage and disadvantage would cancel each other out. But you did hit, so that's a 17. Go ahead and roll damage.
11.
All right, it is resistant to slashing damage, actually, but the radiant damage goes through. Wait, did I just heal it? I just healed it, didn't I? No. Now I just moved that guy back. I think I just healed it. Did I heal it?
Well, it should have been dealt 7 damage plus the...
There we go. Alright, there we go. Yeah, you managed to cut a chunk out of this invisible stalker, but it is still looking pretty fine. Anything else you're doing? Alright. Yeah, then go ahead. I will add that to your character, and you are back up to 24 AC. This shadow is going to strike the bear. That is not going to hit. This shadow is going to strike at you, Ruben. As you are held, it has advantage, so it's going to attack. Do another roll. A 21, which does not hit. This invisible stalker is going to go In which case, it is going to deal 2d6 damage to the Empyrean. It takes 6 thunder damage. Kazi, is your turn.
Hey, Ruben, what's your health at?
35.
Can I drop a shatter on you, or will that hurt you too badly?
Go ahead.
Alright, they're going to make a Constitution saving throw, or else take 3d6
10.
thunder
Of
damage.
course, it's 10.
10, alright. Constitution saving throw. They have to beat a 14. That is 1 success. That is 1 failure, and the Invisible Stalker is going to go. That is going to be another failure. So 2 of them are going to take the full damage. Unfortunately, however, the shadows are resistant to thunder damage. So this one's only going to take a measly 2 points. That one's going to take...
Wait, I don't... Hang on, why 2?
Because it's halved and then halved again.
Halved twice, yeah.
But the
I see
Invisible
that now.
Stalker is going to take the full amount. So it takes a chunk. Also, Ruben, you're going to need to make a Constitution saving throw.
73 or... No.
That is going to fail. You take 10 thunder damage. And you have to make a concentration check.
Okay. Yeah, I made it!
Barely succeeded. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to do,
Wow,
Kazi?
Is Kazi directly touching any of the stalkers?
Nope. Oh, yes. There is... The space is right here. So you are
Okay.
adjacent to this one.
So I can't leave without getting hit?
Yes, it has not used a reaction this round.
Okay. I will not move then.
Next Invisible Stalker is going to
Oh,
go.
Yeah, Kazi's done. Can't do anything else.
Alright, the Invisible Stalker, you take 2d6 thunder damage, so you take 11 thunder damage. Ruben?
Does it have to roll?
Huh?
Hit. That was automatically done?
It just automatically hits you. As long as you are remain grappled. Which it is then going to move with you, and then it is going to attempt to... Kazi, make a Constitution saving throw.
Good roll. Oh no, I failed.
Youch. Okay, you are also grappled. Just pulled up into the air by this creature. But that
So-
will end its turn. Oh, also, you take
I have to...
d8 thunder
Make
damage. So you take 7 thunder damage.
So I have to make a concentration.
Yes.
Let's hope I make it. Yeah.
Nice. Alright, one of the remaining shadows is going to step forward and attack you again, Ruben. With advantage, because you are... That is going to be a 22 to hit, which does not hit. Kreth, it is back to you. You are now adjacent to 2 invisible stalkers.
So okay, and you just pointed them out to me.
Yep, you know where they are, just that they're invisible. They're not
Okay.
trying to hide themselves. They're just...
How do I get to
they're
the
not-
this? Okay, wait, no.
They're
This
definitely
guy
they're
to
not
this
sneaky.
guy. Dang it. This is so tragic. Alright. I'm gonna... Can I move the mark from the guy that I killed to the one that's here?
The
This
invisible
one.
stalker?
Yeah.
Alright, it is marked. You are aware that the invisible stalker is resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. It is immune to poison, exhaustion, and a number of other conditions. Grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained, and unconscious, mostly because it's made out of air.
I'm gonna use a luck point to roll with advantage on this.
Alright, what are you attacking
Actually,
with?
no. Hold on. I'm not doing that yet. Why are these all actions? Is anyone perchance planning on healing me in their next turn? So otherwise,
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
healing.
heal myself. Was
We're
it-
both grappled.
The Empyrean on its turn will heal whoever is lowest. And since it is
Yeah.
currently at a reasonable health.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I
low.
healed
Does the Imperium come before the next big boy?
Yes.
All right, then yeah, I'm good to attack. I'm gonna stab him. I'm still gonna stab him, but stab him with advantage.
A 14 will
Alright.
barely hit.
That's right.
All right, make
Yeah,
an attack.
damage.
You have Colossus Slayer. It is currently wounded.
No, I was using what is it? The other one today? Because in the earlier I was using Horde Breaker.
What does Horde Breaker allow you to do? Oh yeah, you can hit.
That's the one that allows me to make additional attacks on anyone 5 feet from the guy I'm hitting.
Oh, yeah,
Which
unfortunately,
there isn't really enemies within 5 feet.
yeah, they haven't moved closer yet.
But because he is marked, I can roll a d6 and do 16 damage total.
16 damage. It is resistant to piercing damage, but it will still take 8 damage.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
you have advantage on the next attack roll against that creature. So be sure to remember that because of your weapon mastery.
Ooh. Wait. Is that a thing with the short sword?
Yep.
Ah.
Your crossbow, you can knock people back. With your short sword, you can hit them. You get better at hitting them as you hit them.
Gotcha.
The owl. Anywhere you want your owl to be, Adrien.
The owl is probably going to fly back over here. And let me see, Kreth's not actually engaged with the enemy at the moment.
He's engaged with both.
Oh, because there's an invisible enemy. Yeah. The owl is just going to go help Kreth.
Okay.
Because he seems to be the most damaged at the moment, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I have
Alright.
8 of 30 health.
Gonna make two. The bear's gonna make 2 attacks. 15 and 15, both will hit. That is 13 on this one. That will take out this shadow. The last of the remaining shadows are getting eliminated here. That one will disappear to dust, and 11 on this one. So now the Catherine only has one of the shadows on her. All the rest have been wiped out. The Empyrean is going to it doesn't have a very complex way of thinking. It is identifying the hero that is of the lowest, who is the most wounded, and is going to cast Healing Word on you, Kreth. You heal 6. You heal 6 HP.
Okay.
It cannot bless anymore.
Wow, so it rolled a 2 and a 1.
Yeah. It is going to roll a strike. It does have disadvantage. That will hit though. And it is dealing 8 points of radiant damage. Nope. It is actually necrotic. Dealing 8 points of necrotic. It is not resistant or immune to necrotic. So that invisible stalker is actually the least intact out of the invisible stalkers you guys are fighting. And it is Celsi's turn. Celsi is not looking too good.
Which one's the least intact?
This one.
How can we
Fighting
tell?
the Empyrean?
It's hard to tell, but it seems to be losing its forcefulness. These are like mini storms of razor sharp wind, and this one feels the least forceful. It's also clearly taken the most direct hits during the fight. She is out of spells. Oh yeah, I forgot about her spiritual weapon. Whoops, my bad. She is going to... She's going to try and pull you, Kazi, out of the grapple, actually. That's about something that she can do with her
Okay.
action. That is going to be a 22. The Invisible Stalker is going to make a check. 16. That is enough to pull you out. Kazi, you are pulled out of the storm, and you are no longer grappled by the Invisible
Yay.
Stalker. She cannot really do much as a bonus action. She is regretting bringing healing potions to the gauntlet. That will bring it up to the top of the round. Dead shadow. Living shadow. This one is going to take a strike at the bear. That is going to hit. Deal damage. The bear form is gone. And that carries over, what was that, 3 damage. So the Kyoxel has returned to its original form. But that will end that shadow's turn. Dead. Adrien, it is your turn.
It's my turn. So I am going to... I really hate that I can't hex them. I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast at Specifically, this one that seems to be weakest at the moment.
All right, make an attack with disadvantage. That, unfortunately, will not hit. I believe you currently
Come
have
on.
a... You do have a current... Did you use your inspiration?
No, I didn't. I'm going to use my inspiration.
All right.
That's still disadvantage, though. Wait, actually, no, I rolled with disadvantage. And then...
That means you can... if you use a point of inspiration, you can roll again. So you can roll with disadvantage again, if you wish.
Okay.
16.
That is a 16.
Will hit.
Much better.
All right, I'll go ahead and roll damage. 5.
What? Yeah,
Yeah,
literally
okay.
roll a 1 on the damage die.
It is now bloodied, however. So,
Does that mean I can see it now?
yeah, it is becoming visible, actually, as it
I'm
is,
gonna hex
now
it.
bloodied. All right. Where is that? Oh yeah, I forgot there's no hex for some reason. Oh, we could just remember that. All right, it is now hexed. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's my bonus action and my action, and I'm specifically giving it disadvantage on strength checks.
All right. At the end of your turn, it is immediately the Invisible Stalker's turn. This creature is not letting up. It is trying to slash you apart, Kreth. One of the attacks will be disadvantaged because the owl is helping you. So that's going to be an 11 to hit, Kreth.
That does not hit.
And then that is going to be a 24 and an 11.
Only one of them hits.
That is going to be 11 points of damage. Force damage.
Alright, I'm at 3 health.
Yep, you managed to duck out of the way of 2 of them, but one manages to slash across your side, tearing through your... What do you have in terms of armor? Tearing through your studded leather armor. But that will be its entire turn. Ruben, you are currently grappled by the Invisible Stalker that's right behind Kreth, right next to you. Yep. You can choose to try and escape or keep attacking.
How damaged does it look?
How damaged? It does not look very damaged. It is not bloodied.
I'm going to attempt to become ungrappled. A strength saving throw or a strength?
Make a strength check. Unfortunately, it is able to hold on to you. Even as you try to break free, it manages to keep hold of you.
Doesn't it have disadvantage on strength?
That would be... Unfortunately, that would be this one.
Oh,
This
it's the
one
other
is the
one.
one that's hexed.
And then I'm going to use 9 points of lay on hand.
On yourself?
Yes.
Alright. Okay, that will be your turn then, since you cannot move. This shadow is going to continue slashing at you. Gonna hit with the advantage. That's gonna be a 23 to hit, which barely misses. The other Invisible Stalker is going to continue pummeling the Empyrean. Going to be 2d6. Loses 7 health and is looking bloodied again. It is beginning to dissipate. This small little piece of the power of a god. Kazi, it is your turn.
Kazi is going to... Do you have any... Oh, yeah, that's a problem.
What's the problem?
Yeah, he can't cast half of his spells because there's too many of you guys in the way.
You seriously not have one enemy spell?
I do. It's just they're not as effective.
Yeah, the Invisible Stalkers have a lot of hit points, but they don't have elemental resistances. The issue is the shadows are really resistant to the elements.
Yeah, that's another part of the problem. Yeah, none of my spells are really that useful. Well, Kazi is going to cast Firebolt.
All right, what are you trying to hit?
At this guy.
This will be with disadvantage, as you are currently being threatened by something that is invisible.
Wait, I thought it meant that it's if anyone's in each square. Okay.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp instead.
Okay. That will also
On
be with
the
disadvantage
invisible
because it's invisible.
12, does that hit?
A 12 unfortunately will not hit. You reach forward, but your hand just passes through air. These are very tough creatures.
That's my turn.
This invisible stalker is at the beginning of its turn. It is going to hit you, Ruben, for 2d6. You're going to take 11 points of thunder damage.
Okay.
It is getting sick of you. I would say it's probably at this point getting really annoyed by you constantly trying to struggle. It is going to attempt to strike you 3 times. Shoot, does grappling give you advantage on the target? I think it does. So it is going to try and start pummeling you. It hurts. It hurts a lot, Ruben, but your armor prevents you from taking any real damage. So it's slashing you. Your armor is getting, even the enchanted armor, I believe it's enchanted, right? No, the armor is getting dented, it's getting scraped. You're definitely going to want to get it fixed up by a blacksmith after this. This shadow is going to attack you at the same time. That is going to be a critical hit, unfortunately. It is going to roll...
Okay.
You take 13 damage.
I'm down.
Ouch. Okay. You have hit 0 hit points. Kreth, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna heal. I need to heal.
Who are you healing?
Me.
3 health.
Alright. That's 8 health.
That's a good roll.
So now I'm at 11 health.
Nice.
And if I move, do they get to opportunity attack me?
Yes.
Aww.
Forgot to roll for the spiritual weapon, so I'm going to roll twice. That will hit. Okay. This shadow, the last of the shadows is now, over here, is now dead. That's the only thing that's changed.
I can't really do anything else then.
Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, next is the owl. That is going to probably stay, I'm assuming. The Quaxhole is finally free from the 6 or 7 shadows that were all around it.
The owl is going to move. Where's the owl? Oh, yeah, the owl's going to stay where it is and continue helping Kreth. Specifically. I just wanted to specify that it does continue helping Kreth.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Quaxhole can't do much. It is going to...
Hey, Andrew.
Yes.
Does my jackal have a spot in the queue?
Yes, you just haven't said it's going to do anything. It goes right before Ruben.
Oh, okay. Yep. No, that's fine. I just couldn't remember if I had a spot or not.
It is going
Can
to...
jackals smell? Speaker?
Huh?
I thought of that. The invisible guys, do they have scent? Can my jackal see them through his nose or whatever you want?
Actually, I would say these creatures in particular, because they are made out of air, it would be difficult for the jackal to sense.
Okay.
Like a water elemental. It is going to cast Greater Restoration on you, Ruben. This won't actually bring you back up to give you any health, but you no longer have any strength drained away from you. Your strength returns to you, even though you remain unconscious. And then besides that, yeah, that is going to be its turn. The Empyrean is going to go. The Empyrean is looking rough, so it's... What would it do here? What would Merath do here? I would say it is going to ignore its own condition and is going to attempt to heal you, Ruben. So you gain 9 hit points and are back up.
Cool.
And then it is going to take a disadvantaged attack against its end. That is a critical miss. Celsi is going to walk past you and the Quaxhole and walk over here. That does not... She still remains within range of the invisible stalker, so she doesn't take an attack of opportunity. But she's going to take her mace and just bash in one of these shadows. That is going to be a 7 to hit. Youch. And a 17, that will hit. And the shadows take an extra... So they take 10 radiant damage and 14. Actually, I wonder if this counted properly. Yep, okay. Yeah, so immediately that shadow is bloodied, but it is still alive.
What about the...
And it's 5, 10, 15. How far can these move? Oh, they can move 20. 20 feet is their movement speed. And then it is going to make an attack. That will miss. That will move around. That every single shadow at the beginning of the round is dead. Adrien, your allies are in a little bit of trouble.
And because I can see the one invisible shadow, it is now hexed, and I don't roll with disadvantage then when I attack.
Yep.
Alright. I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast. Oh, come on!
Youch. Unfortunately, a 9 is
Not our day today.
I think Andrew stole our one.
Anything else that you're doing, Adrien?
There's not really a whole lot else I can do.
All right.
Can't heal anybody?
I'm out of heals. And I've used my action, and I really don't want to get closer, so the only thing I might do is move far away, but I don't think I'm going to do that. So yeah, that's my turn. I'm failing miserably to cast Eldritch Blast. Really wish I had potent cantrip like Kazi. But yeah, end of turn.
Wait, Andrew, I
Yes.
forgot about that. I have potent cantrips. So even if I miss, it still takes half damage.
Is that true?
Yeah,
What ability gives you that effect?
potent cantrip. It's one of my evocation wizard spells.
Okay, so how much damage would that have been?
Let me find it.
Go ahead and roll damage. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
That's-
no,
that's-
that was a roll.
That's the attack.
Yep, roll damage. That
I know.
would have been impressive for a cantrip. All right,
6.
takes.
So
All right.
I would have totally forgotten about that.
The invisible stalker rears up upon you, Kreth.
And I have it roll for disadvantage.
The first that
I'm
the
using
owl
another
is
luck
helping
point.
you. Oh, okay. So it
Oh,
will get disadvantage
yeah.
on 2 of its attacks then, if you want to use a luck point.
Yeah.
All right, disadvantage. That is a 10 to hit. Disadvantage. That is a 17 to hit.
Dang
And
it.
normal attack. That is a 9 to hit.
All right, one of them hits.
That is a 15.
And I'm
force
down.
damage. Youch.
What happened to the dude that heals me? Why isn't he healing me?
He healed Ruben last round.
I'm dead.
Ruben,
Ruben's down too.
you are back up. You were
Oh,
restored.
he's back up.
Yeah, he was restored by the Adrien.
Alright. I guess I'm gonna do the only thing I can do. How do I get this? I can't see this thing, so it's gonna be a normal roll.
Okay.
Roar!
17 will hit.
17 hit.
Also, did you hit it with your longsword before? Because, actually, that wouldn't matter in this case. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
No, it doesn't. Sadly.
Yeah, you already have advantage.
Alright, better roll, hopefully. 16, let's go.
Alright, it takes half damage from the slashing.
That's 4 radiant.
So that'll be a total of 10 damage. So you managed to slash another chunk off of this creature. It is not yet bloodied, however.
I am going to light it with my free cast I get under my might.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Roll your damage.
Do we know if it's like resistant to it?
It is not resistant to radiant damage.
9.
9 points of radiant damage. It is now bloodied, so you can now see it. It drops out.
Go!
It begins to, the whirlwind becomes less precise, and it begins to act more like a dust cloud than a purified air cloud. All right, this next shadow is immediately going to attack you as you have you're lifted up into the air. Oh, it's going to have advantage, so I'm going to roll twice. That is going to be a 13, so that won't hit. Dead, dead, dead. Invisible Stalker. The Empyrean is going to take 2d6. Alright, so it takes 3. It is looking pretty rough. It is barely coherent at this point. It's phasing into radiant divine energy. Kazi, it is your turn.
Alright, so that guy is fully visible now. Why? Did we kill one? No. This guy's still invisible, right?
Yep, none of the stalkers. There's one right here.
Okay. Oh, it's over there. Okay.
Yep.
Kazi is gonna cast Shock and Grasp once again. Take half
Won't
damage
hit,
again.
but go ahead and roll damage. It will take 4.
8 or 6. 4.
It
Yeah.
is now bloodied. If I haven't said that already.
Switch
I already
bloody.
said that. Yeah, it was already bloodied.
And that's all Kazi can do.
This invisible stalker is is going to take some hits. So it is going to swipe at Celsi, it is going to swipe at Ruben, and it is going to swipe at Kazi that are all like around it. And that is a 23 on Celsi, that is a 9. It is now attacking normally because it's not invisible. And that is a 19 on Kazi.
The 19 is on Kazi.
Yep.
Or
Celsi is down.
my AC.
Where is the
It does not hit.
Celsi is unconscious. So is Kreth. But what is she concentrating on actually? Oh, spiritual weapon. Okay. Spiritual weapon is gone, unfortunately. Excuse me. The shadow is immediately going to go. It is going to attack with advantage on Ruben. That is going to be a 20. That doesn't hit. Kreth, it is your turn. Unfortunately, you are down. Go ahead and make a death saving throw.
Yay.
There's one success. All right. The Coaxol is going to. It's just going to bite the shadow. That is going to be a critical hit. So it tears the shadow apart, doing 20 damage to it. So it is very dead. The Empyrean is looking pretty rough, but it is going to healing word Kreth. That is going to be Kreth. You are back up. You are still on the ground, but you like suck in a breath of air as energy just fills your lungs again. You're back up to 7 hit points.
Yay.
Celsi is down, however. She is going to make a roll, and I am going to hide this roll. Okay. Dead. Wait, nope. Dead. Adrien. All these shadows are dead at this point, except for one. So it is back up to you.
Right.
The 3 stalkers are still stalking the battlefield.
Hopefully, I can actually land an attack.
What's that? What's an attack landed? What's that mean?
I missed last time.
No, I know what you mean. I'm being sarcastic.
Hitting?
All right.
What's that?
I'm gonna attack the one by the Iota. The Empyrean.
1 iota.
All right. That will hit.
That is a 24. That hits.
Go ahead and roll damage. You shoot
Okay,
out a
roll good
burst,
damage.
a beam of this energy, and it strikes the creature dead on. That is 10 force damage. It is not immune
10
or resistant to force damage, so it takes the full
10
amount.
force damage, 1 necrotic.
It is not immune to necrotic like the shadows are, so it takes an additional 1 hit point. Anything else you're doing?
Do we know where the third invisible thing is?
Right here.
Right here.
Behind you.
Right here? Yeah, I can't really do anything else.
All right. At the end of your turn, the invisible stalker is going to. Unfortunately for you, Kreth, it is very adamant. I haven't been describing exactly what these creatures have been doing besides attacking you. They're all screaming the same thing that you heard back in the first dream, which was traitor. And this one, it's as you open your eyes, a little bit of energy restoring your battered body. This creature is going to attack you. It is going to attack you with advantage because it's both invisible and you are prone. That is going to be a 23, a 14.
You're still rolling private rolls.
Oh, my bad. I will reveal those. There we go. A 23, a 14, and a 23. I believe.
All right, 2 hits.
2 hits.
I'm
and
dead.
That is 16, and then you immediately are hit with a crit, so you immediately are down to 2. Nope, those are successes. You are down 2 failures.
Bruh.
Immediately. You are very close to death. but that will end its turn. It doesn't have quite enough time to threaten you. It stabs you with its razor sharp wind and then hauls you into the air. You're like a limp, unconscious body just dangling. Ruben, it is your turn.
I'm getting my turn.
Can I move to the other side of the shadow?
Unfortunately, you cannot move at all, as long as you are grappled. You are held just out of reach of helping Kreth.
Alright, Kreth. I don't think I really have a bunch of functions here. Anyways, I'm going to go for my 20 hit.
That will hit.
Oh wait, I could have rolled with advantage.
Yep, you can roll again if you want, just to see if you crit. Nope. All right, roll damage.
Well, maybe more.
15.
And then I'm going to use 1 point of lay on hands to get Chelsea back up.
Okay, how much health is that? 1?
That's one.
Okay, she's back up with 1 health. No longer unconscious, but still prone. Immediately, this shadow is going to attack you, Ruben. And that's going to be 22 to hit, which does not hit thanks to your shield. This invisible stalker is going to go. It is still trying to tear apart this Empyrean. It seems to have enough with playing with it. So it is going to use its thunder. The Empyrean takes 3 points of damage. And then it is going to make some attacks against it. It is now just ripping it apart. It is not invisible, so it doesn't get advantage. But that, I believe, will hit. And that will miss. And that will hit. All
How
right.
does it have so many attacks? It's like 4.
I get 3. Did I roll 4?
2.
Could be 3. Nope. Okay. As you guys are having, even in the midst of this harrowing fight, everybody stops for a moment as you hear the scream. It's not necessarily a scream of terror or even a scream of pain. It is the scream of part of a dead god finally dying. And it is this horrible, piercing scream, more psychic, more mental than physical, as the Empyrean dies, torn apart by the invisible stalker.
No.
Come on, I healed it.
Ozzy, it is your turn.
Adrien, I'd like to point out we're barely surviving. And you're standing off at a distance at 22 health.
Me?
No.
I'm right here in the middle.
Also, one of those invisible things, if I don't do that, could very nearly one-tap me without false life.
Hey, Andrew, where is the other thing? The third one?
It is right here, on the other side of Kreth. In these 4 squares.
No, I'm not going to hit them too, am I? Oh.
You just hit the one in front of us. Can we just hit one of these things?
I think I can hit it too.
None of them have died, but 2 of them are looking pretty rough.
Does this hit the Lordo as well? For the invisible guy?
You gotta... No, it will not.
Oh, okay. No, I don't want that hit Kreth. I need to move it. Yeah, there.
Alright, go ahead and
Oh,
roll
no,
damage. What is that? Shatter. Okay. They're gonna make Constitution saving throws. That is a 10, that will fail. That is a 15, that will succeed. And that is 19 thunder damage. So, this one takes... The shadow takes 5, because it succeeded. 19, the invisible stalker is looking very rough, but it is still standing. Barely.
Wow.
Just as the explosion rings out. This invisible stalker is going to... It's going to hit you, Ruben, twice. And then it's also going to hit Kazi. That is going to be a natural 1, a 12, and a 14 on Kazi.
No, it's hit me.
Okay, that doesn't hit. You manage to duck as a now very visible arm of wind just flies over your head. Kreth, I'm going to need you to make a death saving throw.
You succeed.
Yeah.
I did this time.
I don't. How close you are to dying right there. That is a 10. Jeez, okay. So you are still unconscious. You are not dead. You are very close. The Quexel is going to go. At this point, almost everybody is completely ringed out for this fight. It is just going to go over and is going to bite at this shadow. That is going to be 16 that hits. And the shadow takes 6 damage. It would have been poisoned, but is immune to being poisoned because it's living shadow. Celsi is back up. She is out of spells, out of basically everything.
Isn't there at least one spell that they have that means they can like stop people from dying?
Spare the dying. It's a cantrip.
Yeah, spare the dying.
Yes, she does have that. I'm not sure if she's going to be able to cast it at this moment. Mostly because of the fact...
Spare the dying! She'll hear me.
She's going to make a decision here. Okay. She is going to cast Spare the Dying on Kreth. Kreth, you are no longer dying, but you are stabilized. But you're still unconscious.
How much health do I have?
You still have 0
none.
health, unfortunately. It is a cantrip. That will end her turn. Adrien, it is your turn again.
Is anyone else down?
Just Kreth.
Yeah, but I can tell if she's cast Spare the Dying on him.
He's stabilized, but he might get hit by that stalker again anymore. Like, narratively, Kreth is being held up by the stalker that's still invisible.
How close is the other stalker to dying?
This one is bloodied, and this one is bloodied.
Yeah, but this one's aren't they both looking very rough?
This one's looking the most rough.
Realistically, I can't do anything about the one that's attacking the one that currently has Kreth because I'm out of heals.
Yeah, no. I'm trying to blow up the other one.
What are you doing, Adrien?
Adrien?
These things are pretty stupid, right?
You can imagine they are very single-minded in what they are doing.
So I probably can't try and persuade it to come after me. I'm not even hitting it will work because when I was attacking the Empyrean, and it
That was attacking the Imperium. Because otherwise he's gonna come over to us and try to spawn us.
yeah, probably have to attack that one. Because otherwise you guys are double screwed.
Which one?
The one I was attacking, the one I have hexed.
Alright, this is good so far.
That's a hit. That is 7 force damage, 2 necrotic.
Alright, takes 9 hit points. It is still bloodied. Alright, it is now the Invisible Stalker's turn, but is the one that has Kreth. And it is going to, unfortunately for you, Kreth, it is going to finish you off. You guys, it's hard to describe because it is invisible, so there's like these invisible blades that suddenly pierce the Kreth that is risen, that is lifted into the air. Kreth, you are pierced by several blades. I don't have to roll because it you auto crit on unconscious creatures within 5 feet of you. So you are dead.
He's dead?
However,
what do I do now?
as you are
I
pierced,
suspect we have one more trick up our sleeve.
your eyes, actually from all parts of your body, begin glowing with divine light. Kreth, something is happening to you at this moment, but it's probably a weird to stop in the middle of the fight. But there is, to you, several minutes have passed. Like in the blink of an eye, several minutes have passed. And Kreth, you can take a long rest, actually.
Oh,
It's right
yay.
here.
I just get to rest.
You are fully healed. You have all of your spell slots back.
Wait, does he level up?
And you, unfortunately, do not level up, but you are back up to full.
That's at
I
least
knew
good.
I was goated.
Almost. Something.
You also, as you open your eyes, you hear in a voice in your mind, and it says, "Remember, you only get one."
Not my free revive.
Ruben, suddenly the entire battlefield is lit up for a moment with divine light as Kreth is suddenly resurrected, all of his wounds suddenly knitting themselves back together. Unfortunately,
Do
you're
I get
still
to
being
move?
held by an invisible stalker.
Oh, never mind.
It is your
Alright.
turn is up after the invisible stalkers go.
Oh, they're just gonna kill me again.
No, these are the two that aren't after you.
Oh, there's more. There's two more. Oh my
There's
goodness.
3 of them total.
Alright,
One of them's
there are
nearly
two.
dead.
I'm going to try to kill this thing. Die!
All right, make an attack.
14 hit.
A 14 barely hits.
Oh, let's go!
Go ahead and roll damage.
14?
14, that is 12 slashing. That will be
How do you
enough.
keep rolling the same thing?
It is dead. You fall to the ground, managing to land on your feet as the stalker collapses in a puff of air. It is dead,
These things were a nightmare.
leaving only 2 left on the field.
An invisible one and this one.
Yeah.
Okay. One of the remaining shadows is going to go. It is going to make an attack against you. No longer has advantage. That is going to be a miss. It just slams into your armor. This invisible stalker that just tore apart the Wrath, one of the remaining pieces of Merath, begins heading towards you. It is going to come straight towards you, Kazi, and it's going to try to grab you next. I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, Constitution?
Yeah, it's Constitution.
Well, that's ability check.
Unfortunately, you are now grappled. And you take 1d8 plus 3 damage, so you take 9 points of thunder damage. And Kazi, it is now your turn.
Oh, this is mean.
Blow that thing up.
Yeah, only problem, I don't have any second level spells left.
It's okay, just
You'll
die.
get,
You'll get
one
more.
first level.
I have
No,
one
don't use
first
your
level.
free revive.
There's literally nothing I can do
Die.
other than shocking grasp it.
I'm pretty sure that's your options.
I did it again. Why am I rolling so bad?
I don't know.
Alright, it's gonna take what? 2
You.
lightning damage?
It takes 2 lightning damage.
That's something.
It barely even registers. Kreth, you are back up and on your feet. What are you doing?
First things
Stalker
first,
is
I'm
still-
actually, in my long rest, I'm switching my Hunter's Prey to Colossus Slayer
All right.
from Horde Breaker, and then, one sec. What, do you say they were resistant to Radiant and Necrotic damage?
They are not. These ones are not. It's the shadows that were.
Okay. So, is anyone near me?
This.
No, they're
invisible-
just the
this-
invisible boys.
Yep.
Alright, because I'm going to use Celestial Revelation with Inner Radiance. I'm going to use this. This silly little ability.
Okay.
Oops, I didn't mean to click something. I think that's just me. Nah, ignore
what
that.
are you doing with that?
I'm using it. So I guess I'm rolling.
Yes. At the end of your turn, it will take 2 radiant damage.
Okay, yeah, I don't know why it gave me a roll option. But yeah, so it's doing that. And then I can't mark it yet because that's my bonus action. But what I will do is stab it with my sword.
That will hit Ruben and Kazi unless you move first.
The what?
Please move.
It goes 10 feet. The 2 radiant damage.
I didn't mean to put it there. That's just where it...
No,
ended.
around. It's hitting. I prefer to use squares, so this isn't quite correct. But it'll hit everything within 2 spaces of you, which includes goes to here, and to here, and then to here, and then to here.
No, look at where the squares that are green are the only ones it hits.
Yeah, it misses us.
Okay, fine. I will take that.
Yeah,
it
you
will
will.
miss you, and it will hit the 2 invisible stalkers.
Nice.
Yes. And then I'm gonna hit the one that's like holding me, and I rolled a 21.
All right.
Which how much damage? Oh, I'm gonna
Hits.
re-roll that one.
You also have
I don't like
advantage.
that. I don't like that. I do for
On your-
damage
on
or for
your-
hitting?
on your next attack.
Okay. So basically, I rolled a 2 there, so I think I can roll better. So that's actually gonna be 5, 6, 10 damage plus the D8 from Colossus Slayer. I already re-rolled, so I guess I can't roll that again. But it's 11 damage.
All right, 11. Unfortunately, it is resistant, so it's only going to take 5. It is still not bloodied. But it is genuinely surprised in its own simple-minded way as are suddenly not dead. It is the Quaxel's turn. The Quaxel is just going to bite. Oh, there's a shadow that I accidentally clicked on. It is just going to try and tear apart the last of the shadows. That is not going to hit. So that is basically its turn. Celsi is looking a little less rough. She's going to stand up, and she is going to also hit the shadow with her mace. That is going to be a 10 to hit, which does not hit, but she can attack twice. That is going to be 9, which also does not hit. This shadow is difficult to hit, apparently. Dead. Adrien, you're up.
Alright. I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast on this one, the one that I currently have hexed. Oh, that's a crit fail.
Youch. Okay, you raise your hands to blast out another Eldritch Blast, but this one just fizzles in your hands. The intensity of the fighting and the exhaustion of all of your spell slots is getting to you. This Invisible Stalker is going to redouble its attempt to try and kill you, Kreth. Kreth, we will have to roleplay what happened when you were dead. However, you do have the knowledge that every one of the marked only gets 1. Death will only revive you once. Well, let you go once. And so because of a deal that it made with Merath a long time ago, if it kills you now, you're dead for real.
Unless
Okay.
someone casts Revivify.
It is going to roll normally. Yes, Revivify will still work. Death still allows. It still allows. What does he call it? Incentives. So that is going to be an 18 to hit. That is going to be no. That was with advantage, but that is a 10, and then that is a 25. So 2 hit. It looks like. Correct, Kreth? A 10 doesn't hit?
Yeah, one of them hits. Wait, no, I see a bunch of rolls. Which
sorry.
one?
One of them, it rolled normally, and then it rolled normally, which was not correct. It needed to roll with advantage because it's currently invisible. But the first advantage is cut out by your owl companion.
Alright.
So that is a 13 damage and 14 damage.
Wait, okay, the 18 and the 25 hit then, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, I'm back to 3 health.
Youch.
Wow.
Almost immediately, you are slain
Wait,
twice.
I totally forgot I wanted to use a luck point to at least make one of the other ones roll for disadvantage.
Sure, it will roll again one more time to see if it misses. That does a 14 hit?
No.
All right.
Oh, thank goodness.
Remove the 14
I'll
damage.
take the... Okay.
Ruben, it is your turn. You only have one shadow next to you, but you are also adjacent to the invisible stalker.
I'm gonna strike the invisible stalker with advantage.
All right, that will hit.
Andrew, something I should say is that I don't have divine favor anymore because it's been more than 10 rounds.
10 rounds, you said?
Yeah.
Oh no, it hasn't been 10 rounds yet. It is round. I did skip a round. I think it ends this round.
Round 12.
It ends at the end of this round, so you still have it for this attack.
Oh, goody.
Okay. So
Yeah, 13.
13 damage. Yeah, that'll be enough. You are thrown to the floor, managing to catch yourself just in time, as the creature is finished off. There's only one of these invisible stalkers remaining.
Kazi is going to... You said there's one left?
Actually, the shadow is going to go right before you. It is going to make an attack on Ruben. He's very intent on trying to kill Ruben. It does not have advantage. I don't know.
Oh, great.
Hang on, it does not have advantage, so I will take the first roll. But unfortunately, the first roll was a critical, a natural 20. So as you strike your sword through this, you strike a killing blow on this invisible stalker, immediately impaling you from behind. are these shadowy claws that just emerge from your chest. Oh wait, no, sorry. Critical damage. 8. You take 8 points of damage.
I'm still alive!
You stagger as the shadows are pulled out. You're barely standing.
You think one health is barely big enough?
Also, you do lose 2 strength that is drained from your body. But the coaxial did restore you, so you are currently down to 17 strength. Kazi, is now your turn. There's only one left.
Kazi is going to use... Yeah. Kazi is going to use his Pearl of Power. Where is it? This thingy. And gain a second level spell slot back.
Does that take an action?
Yeah.
Yes,
Alright.
it takes my action.
Anything else?
However, I'm going to... Oh, yes. I'm gonna book it.
Just like jogging. Alright, Kreth, you are back up.
Nice.
The owl is giving you advantage on an attack, I'll say. So
wait, did the guys take their radiant damage or whatever?
they will take it at the end of your turn, and that
Oh, okay,
stalker
end of my
is
turn.
dead. So only the one you're fighting and this shadow off to the side
Alright.
here are still alive.
I'm gonna mark the one I'm fighting right now.
Unfortunately, I believe you need to see it in order to mark it.
What?
Yeah.
Can I touch? But he's touching me. Can I not use the fact that he's touching me and I can? I know where he is.
You let Ruben do that, technically, didn't you?
That's because it literally had it was grappling Ruben.
This guy, I am inside his hand.
Technically,
Pick
it is
me
not.
up.
It is not inside you right now. And
No,
not
I'm inside
anymore.
it. Oh, that's so lame.
Guys,
For attack,
you
then.
might. I'm not sure about the XP calculation, but you guys might just jump up straight like halfway through level 6 from this fight. This is a tough fight for your guys' level.
Wait, level 6?
You might jump up almost to level 6 from just this fight.
Oh, okay.
You gotta be kidding me. Advantage? I still can't roll anything.
Youch. Okay. Unfortunately, that will not hit. You slash your short sword through the air, hitting nothing. The coaxial is going
Alright.
to attempt to.
Great.
Oh, it does take 2 radiant damage. It is still not bloodied. The coaxial is going to bite the shadow, trying to eliminate it. That will not hit. Barely. Now it's Celsie's turn. Okay, that will actually
there
hit.
you go.
That is 10 damage. That will finally finish this thing off. It is dead. It is very dead. That is the last of the shadows. It is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. She's feeling a little brave at this point. Oh, wait, no, she's not doing that. What am I kidding? No, she's just going to blast it. But she does have disadvantage. It is invisible. That is an 8. Unfortunately, that will not hit. She blasts a ray of radiant light, but it just completely misses. All right, back to Adrien. It is now your turn. There's only one of these stalkers remaining, yet it is invisible.
Alright, I'm going to cast... I know where it is, though, right?
Yep.
Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna cast Eldritch Blast, then. Because nobody's down at the moment, right?
Nope.
No.
Nobody's down.
15.
Nice.
That will hit. Barely. 5
5.
damage.
Force. And wait, no, I can't see it, so I can't move the hex to it. Unless the moving the curse or cursing a new creature bypasses sight.
I don't believe it would. All right. So at the end of your turn, the invisible stalker is just going to forego trying to slash you apart and just moves into your tile, Kreth. And it is going to... Kreth, I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Great.
Unfortunately, that will not succeed. You do take 1d8, and you are now grappled. So you take 8 points of thunder damage, and you are lifted up into the air, grappled by this creature.
Now can I mark it?
You can on your turn, yes. Ruben, you're up.
All right.
It is standing right here. Okay. We can move some of the bodies out of the way. There we go.
I'm gonna say hello to it
All right.
and whack at it.
Go ahead and make an attack.
Oh, disadvantage?
Yes, this will be
Okay.
disadvantage.
Oh, I didn't do something. Good roll. 11 hit?
And unfortunately, 11 does not hit. You slash your sword, and it goes right through. Kazi, you're up.
All right. And where is it exactly? Is it in the middle of them?
So right here, standing in Kreth style as well.
All right, Kazi's gonna cast it right there. Shatter. Good roll. Okay, not bad. Actually, that is quite good.
18. Unlike the shadows, these are not resistant to thunder damage, so it takes all 18.
Yes.
Oh wait, it is going to make a Constitution saving throw. It's a little good at those. It is going to succeed, so it takes half damage.
No.
It is
Not bad though.
still not bloodied.
Okay.
All right. Kreth, it is your
That's it.
turn. You can mark this thing now, since it has you
I'm gonna do that.
literally grabbing you. All right, it is now
Let me
marked.
find it. Okay. And then I'm gonna stab it with my sword.
All right, make an attack.
And then is the owl giving me advantage again?
Yes,
Oh my gosh.
that
Can I
will
roll,
barely
please?
hit.
Okay.
Also, you have advantage
Four,
on your next
eight.
attack against it.
Alright, damage.
All your damage, 9 plus a
Let's see.
d6 plus a d8.
I'm gonna reroll that second d6.
All right,
So that's 11, 20 damage.
20 damage. All right, it is now bloodied. It is resistant to piercing, though, so it only takes 10, but it is bloodied. So you can now see it. No more invisibility.
Nice.
The Coaxel is going to immediately charge forward. It is looking the least wounded out of everybody on the battlefield, so it is not concerned with its own self. That is going to be 11 to hit. Unfortunately, that does not hit. Celsi is going to start blasting it, no longer having disadvantage. That is a miss and a miss. It is back to Adrien.
All right. So, Andrew, the one thing is I'm not sure if I've used my charge of guiding bolt yet.
I do not believe you have.
No, I
Yeah,
think
I'm sure.
so I'm looking back at the fight.
I do believe you
And
used it once, I want to say.
Yeah, I think I did.
Oh, okay.
All right, are you blasting? It is no longer
Yeah,
invisible. You can move your...
I'm going to immediately hex it. I'd move the curse because I still have concentration on the old cast. That's just a normal roll.
Ouch. All right, you blast it, but trying to miss Kreth and
Wait,
Ruben.
actually, you can't change what I cast at this point, can I?
Nope.
Nope.
Stalker is going to go next. It is trying to catch Ruben as well. So Ruben, make a Constitution saving throw. Also, Kreth, you take 8 points of thunder damage.
I'm at 1 health.
Already?
Ruben,
Yep.
make a Constitution saving throw.
Good roll.
That is going to...
13?
Wait, let me double check this. That is going to be barely fail. So you take
Oh.
9 points of thunder damage, and you are
I
grappled
know.
again. You can't get a break in this fight. Ruben, it is immediately your turn.
I can't do anything to my bird. I'm dead.
Oh, you're down?
You're down,
Youch. Okay, make a death saving throw.
and you immediately lose concentration because you go unconscious, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I make it. That doesn't save.
It should be on. Yep. Ouch. Okay, that is a failure.
No.
All right, Kazi, it is now your turn.
With all my allies practically dead, there's not a whole lot I can do. Oh, and it's visible now, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
You better hit the thing.
Perfect. Kazi's gonna cast his last chromatic orb on it.
Josh, are you kidding me?
Do you have inspiration at all?
You're also completely exhausted by this fight. I'll tell you what, I will give you a point of heroic inspiration for as you look across the battlefield and you are ragged, exhausted, and bloodied. I'm just going to give you a point for that, for holding on.
Thank you.
Kreth,
Kazi's still...
it is already back to you.
Wait, the point of inspiration, can I use that now?
No, you'll have to use that next time.
Oh, okay. Dang, that's my last spell.
Where is it? What was I looking for? Okay.
You do not have disadvantage on it anymore. The owl is giving you advantage.
Do I get, like, does it have to be a damage roll, or can it be, like, an any roll?
What are you trying to do?
Heal myself.
Actually, yeah, because you took a...
You can do.
Actually,
Grappling does not prevent you from doing actions. Just
Okay.
how much health
from
do you
moving
have?
away.
1.
1. Okay, yeah. You have 1. Ruben has none. Fine. And you're the only
Can I
one
cast a
healing,
spell
so...
with advantage?
No.
I can't cast a spell with advantage? What
Well,
the bro?
for wounds, doesn't require a...
I'm using healing hands.
Yeah, just roll healing. 6.
Okay.
Gain back 6 hit points.
Why would you not use your more powerful
You
heal?
guys would have been a lot better had this fight taken
So I
place
wanted
in
to
the
use
gold,
this one.
the gold mark region. Quexel is going to
Yeah.
try. Actually, he's going to make a.
And this leaves me room to use other
It
spells.
is actually stronger than the creature, so it's going to make a check. Okay. Bruh. Okay, it tries to pull you out of the grip of the invisible stalker, Kreth, but the stalker has a very strong grip on you. The priest is going to. Celsi is going to continue blasting it. That is going to be 22. That hits. 8 points of radiant damage. It is looking very rough now, but it is still alive.
Oh, also at the end of my turn, it takes 2 damage.
Ah, yes, that is true. All right, Adrien, you're back.
A couple choices here. I can either run by and attempt to burn its reaction so Kreth can run.
He cannot. He's grappled.
Oh, he's grappled, right. Yeah, attack then.
All right, blast away.
Do these things seem to be weak to...
Force.
We don't know if they're weak on dex, do we?
They're actually pretty good at dex.
Yeah, so it's probably not a good idea if I do Sacred Flame.
All right, make an attack.
Although that is a normal roll. There's a 20.
Oh,
That's
right.
not a crit,
Roll for
but that's a
damage.
20. 9 force and 5 necrotic.
It is
A good
looking
roll.
very rough now. It is only has a few. Yeah, it's looking very rough now. Unfortunately, on its turn, it is going to thunder both of you guys. Both Kreth and Ruben are going to take 9 thunder damage. Which Ruben, that gives you an extra death saving failure, so that just gives you 1. And Kreth, you take 9 points of damage.
I'm
All right,
gonna move
Ruben.
up to here.
Okay. Ruben, make a death saving throw.
If you fail, you die. Please don't fail.
Good roll. Can't I use inspiration?
If you have it.
If you have one.
I do.
If you have one, now is the time to use it.
All right, yeah. If you have inspiration, you can use it.
I'm gonna use it.
Go ahead and roll it again.
Just reroll. Just reroll a death save.
It won't let me.
Just roll a
I think it
d20.
will now.
Alright.
Let's see.
Go,
Go!
girl!
All right, you are
Yeah!
still alive. Kazi, it is your turn.
Alright. Kazi. He has no more spells left. None. Gonna cast Fireball as hard as he can. 19. That hits. 6 fire damage.
Kazi, you reach forward, bringing forth the last of your magic, and blast what remains of this invisible stalker. And it dissolves, letting go of both Ruben and Kreth. And with that, silence finally falls upon the battlefield.
Can I cast Spare the Dying on Ruben?
Yes, you can. Ruben, you are now stabilized, but you are still unconscious.
Is anyone else down?
Me.
No.
Kreth?
Oh wait, yeah, he is down too. Right.
Pretty sure.
Oh yeah, Celsi is going to cast Spare the Dying on you, Kreth, so you are stabilized.
Thank goodness.
Don't. The coaxial seems like very exasperated. We're alive, but don't any of you have healing potions? What do they teach adventurers nowadays?
Fortunately, we're rather new at this.
You're new? How do you survive this long?
We've been adventuring for, 2 weeks? Although, to be fair, I should have known better.
I thought I remember buying healing potions, but I can't find them in my inventory.
It's
No, I
possible
took
you
poison.
used them.
No, never did.
I think we just keep forgetting.
I swear I bought some. I don't know where they are.
I should have
Like
known
in a
better.
pouch somewhere or something. I don't see him.
No, that's not where they'd be.
All right, so
My uncle's stories and both the training of my order, I should have known better.
let us rest. I don't sense anyone's nearby, but I didn't sense them coming before. I think she looks around, realizing, oh, all right. With Merath gone, it seems that I in the highest order here. So I proclaim that your test is successful. You have completed the first gauntlet of Merath.
Merath?
She's
Yeah, that was Merath.
Merath. Wow, I'm not used to almost dying, to be honest. I've been I've been sleeping on this throne for, I don't know, 1,000 years or so it's been a while.
How big of a problem was it that the Empyrean died?
Oh, it just has wider ramifications for the material and the outer planes. But besides that, there are other parts of Merath. I can't remember the name of my own god. Yeah, there are some parts of Merath still out there, but this does cause some problems. However, it doesn't cause any problems with this. And she waves her hand or her body, and immediately shining from above you guys are a number of magic items. These are the prizes for the gauntlet, and your seals, your restrictions on your marks are now lifted, at least preventing you from getting any stronger. And so with that,
What items are we given?
oh, items. I was thinking maybe you guys could wait until your two friends are back up. We should all just take a rest. But there are a list of items. There are a list of magical items here, and you all can choose a common and an uncommon one from the selection.
Ooh.
All right, so
Nice.
you guys are gonna wait. The snake is gonna rest its head on the statue. It's looking tired, though it's not actually that wounded. Celsi just lays down. She is not looking too good, but stabilized. But you guys can take a long rest, and next
And we
time,
level up?
yeah, you guys can level up, and next time you guys can
XP.
pick from the selection. But wait, hang on, don't go just yet. Let me count out how much XP that you got from this fight. Because these were rough. These were rough. There were three of these stalkers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Not
Shadows.
dawn on a new day, is it? I can't re-roll with the sword.
Yes, you can re-roll the sword at the end of every long rest. Divided by 4 of you guys.
Because it specifically says every day at dawn.
Yes, and in terms of what it says in the rule book, every day at dawn means every time you take a long rest.
Yeah, okay.
Especially outside of the material plane, it is every time you take a long rest. Obviously, if you take multiple long rests per day, then it won't count. But most of the time, you're going to take 1 per day.
Okay.
All right, you guys get 2,125 XP for this fight.
Dang.
Holy cow.
All right, that puts us at 86.
8640.
And you guys can level up to level 5.
So that's 2,200 or
2,125.
Are we doing that now or next session?
Just add it to your character sheet, and then we can level up and do magical items next session.
Okay.
All right, perfect. I will see you guys next week.
All right.
See
That
ya.
was a
Can you-
wild.
yeah, certainly
That
was
was
an
a
interesting
that
battle.
was a 2-session fight. So
Yeah, that was long.
Yeah. Do you have the list of magic items?
allow me to just I will put them in the chat so you guys can look at them for. Hang on. Where's the merchant that I put literally every magic item into? Here we go. Merchant. The guy called Merchant. And then he just has a bag called First Trial of Merath Rewards Common. So these are the common. These are the common items. You guys can each take 1 of the common items and 1 of the uncommon items. So these are the common, and then the uncommon. Oh, I don't know why I said that as Ruben. These are the uncommon items.
All right. I guess we'll take care of this next session.